Now, I haven't noticed this in any of the official feeds so far from World of Tanks. Maybe I just missed it. But rumor is that on April 12th, we're going to see some events for the World of Tanks 13th anniversary on the European and North American servers. So, April 12th, supposedly this tank, the Progetto M46, or if you're completely insane, the Progetto M35 Mod 46, why would you call it that? It's a mouthful, as well as the Type 59 are going to be coming on sale. So, in, we'll say, celebration of that, I have a replay of both this tank, the Progetto Mod, I'm not one of those insane people, the Progetto 46 and the Type 59, which I'll have a replay of very soon as well. This battle here, this is played by Pizza and Codeine. That's a wonderful name. I guess if you're hungry or if you need something to treat pain, coughing, and diarrhea, then he's got you covered. But he's playing in the Progetto 46, obviously. And this, as of probably about a week before this video comes out, is going to be the most damage done in a battle in this vehicle since the last major World of Tanks update. So it's half decent, absolutely. Hopefully, you'll get to enjoy it a little bit. Now, this spot, he's going to make this work a little bit. But every time I go to this spot in any kind of vehicle, I have such a hard time because everyone's staring at you. It's so hard to get a little bit of a flank going on. And I end up getting mobbed and, I don't know, somehow it hasn't worked out. So I just don't do it. We got lucky so far in that CS-52 was not really paying attention, not looking at him, was looking at one of his allies, I think, and his platoon mate there had similar luck. He is going to make the crossing here. The CS is going to allow it because he's down low and won't spot him for a second. And let's see what he can make work here. Here comes the CS. Is the CS going to shoot at him? The CS isn't looking at him. The CS has been hit twice now. It's still not looking at him. And, okay. So, Pizza and Codeine here. Again, wonderful name. Got lucky with his start. And he had a CS-52 that was not paying attention to anything happening around him at all. He was just tunnel visioning on, I assume, the SMV, Pizza and Codeine's platoon mate. And now Pizza and Codeine is reloading his shells. He's waiting for the last one to come in before he shoots at the Comet. Excellent. There's one shot. Can he get a second one in? Not quite. I think maybe it has a bit of a hesitation that he didn't need to take, but that's okay. Oh, and by the way, at the end of this replay, I'll probably let you know how I feel about the Type 59 versus this tank and which one is the better choice and why. But for now, let's look at the action here. So he is picking on an IS-2 a little bit. He's waiting for the third shell to reload a little bit. Of course, in this tank, I'm just wrecking that IS-2. In this tank, the more shells you fire, the longer it takes to reload. So if you have a completely empty magazine like he does now, that first shell takes longer to load than the second, which takes longer to load than the third. So waiting for all your shells to load back in, and maybe even only firing one or two of them, is better than completely emptying that magazine whenever possible. See, you're going to see Pizza and Codeine here. No need for it there, but absolutely holding his fire, waiting for that reload to happen every once in a while. And there is a bit of a risk that that's going to cost you. Maybe that person's going to back down out of where you can hit them when you're reloading, but you know, it's tough in these kind of tanks. You just got to make an educated guess in a lot of situations. And now he's trying to take out that Link 6x6. His platoon mate is kind of blocking the shot there. Link 6x6 might be able to get away now. That's rather unfortunate. Wait. He hits him. Okay, and his platoon mate hits him with that blind shot. Very nice. I did not think when I saw that SMB shell flying that way that he was going to hit it. But perhaps the Lynx had maybe turned a little bit just after he'd become unspotted. Now Pizza and Codeine here has to reload all three shells again, which luckily isn't too bad. It's not something like the Caliban, which is just absolutely insane, being like 36 seconds for the first shell and 25 for the second, some number like that. But that being said, he's also not doing 850 damage a shot in the Progetto 46, so I guess that makes sense. There we go, now he's got his third shot loaded. He's going to see if he can put some damage in. Do not get shot by that BZ-176. You do not have armor. You're almost certainly going to take 800 damage. That BZ-176 is overpowered. I think I showed you guys that recently in a video, and yeah, let's just not. Let's not. However, that IS that is now a one-shot kill could be a very delicious dessert. A dessert of the dessert that he's already eaten before his dinner. What? That doesn't even... What? I don't know. Anyway, now he's just being a little bit patient here, waiting for that IS to be on his own, waiting so he can get an angle on that IS without getting shot by the BZ, and, well, there's a Skoda over there that was waiting for him, and incoming... The artillery misses. That's always welcome when the artillery misses, especially if you're in a tank like the Progetto 46. the chances of artillery penetrating something like the engine deck on this tank is relatively likely, and is a little bit scary. That Tiger 1 is looking. No, he's not. He's just driving. Okay. Yep. Alright. I don't even know if Pizza and Codeine got spotted there. Well, he did now. But that Tiger did not do anything very nice for his own sanity. That Skoda over there is kind of making himself a little bit vulnerable. If I were Pizza and Codeine, I'd be thinking about taking him out. Oh, but wait. There's a VK. That's okay. He's in a dip back there. He can't be hit. Now what's this BZ 176 doing? BZ is kind of looking this direction, which is a little bit concerning. Oh, please don't get shot by him. He wasn't really paying attention too much. The armor on the front of those things is also tough. Careful. Careful. Those things scare me a lot. A lot. They're so stupid. Now, can he get around and take out that Skoda? No. Wait, hold on. There's an SU-152K. That thing also has a scary gun. That thing does 750 damage a shot. We do not want that in the game, and it is gone. Pizza and Codeine is now doing another one of the big old reloads. I think that was absolutely worth unloading all 3 shells and waiting for that long reload. Now, platoon mate in the SMV there is getting in there after the 176. And I think Pizza and Codeine needs to get in there and help him a little bit. And the first thing he can do to help is get rid of this Skoda T56. However, it's too late. His platoon mate's already dead. That did not take long at all. See, BZ-176, although maybe he didn't do that on his own, is absolutely scary. Let's see if he can take him out before he reloads. Good. That's a scary tank gone. And 7 kills and over 5,500 damage Pizza and Codeine has done already, by the way. That was a very quick 7 kills. It does not feel like 7 kills. I've been ranting about absolutely nothing this whole time. Meanwhile, Pizza and Codeine is doing the work. I've been honestly distracted by the name to some degree. Like, it's not... Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting name, isn't it? But now this VK3002D is presumably on the one on the cap over here. Let's see if we can go reset. It looks like Pizza and Codeine should have enough hit points to take a couple shots from that VK without dying. So resetting using 1 clip at a time, as long as he can control the pace of the battle, should not be too much of a problem. And wow, that VK had some good camo behind that one little bush. I'm surprised that even... I think this is only about 100 meters away. I'm surprised that he could not spot him immediately upon poking around that corner. It doesn't look like Pizza and Codeine has any lack of view range on this vehicle too, so that... Bushes are a weird thing in this game. And artillery is trying. Artillery failed. Pizza and Codeine now is just a couple seconds away from having another magazine fully loaded, and this should not be a problem to take out this VK this time. And... interesting. 6/10 did not go off, so I guess that bush works both ways. That's a really, really dense bush. Unless the 54 mod 1 is the one that spotted that VK this time, which I don't think it was, then how did Pizza and Codeine not get spotted when he fired 3 shots through that bush? Managed to spot the VK that was stationary this time, but not last time? Did I miss something there? Did I miss 6/10 going off? That seemed really odd. There's always been a few bushes in this game on various maps. Like, there always seems to be one in particular that stands out as being kind of suspect. And that one now, it wasn't something that stood on my mind before, but now I'm a little bit suspicious of it. Something was going on there that I didn't quite understand. But if you looked at the chat there, we kind of missed it. But the mod 1 was saying to the Progetto, I will absolutely give you that 9th kill. That, I believe, is an epic battle achievement for getting the 9th kill. And he has reached out and offered a spot to the 3rd spot of the platoon there to him. So, really cool guy. Shout out to that 54. He doesn't have to do that, but doing that is really awesome. And getting 9 kills and over 7,000 damage here is absolutely going to be satisfying. Thank goodness that artillery shot did not penetrate. I'll take that for 9 kills. Absolutely any day. A little bit of a shot from artillery. Very good game. Pizza and Codeine. Codeine appears to be working. Maybe it's just the pizza. You clearly haven't eaten too much. You're not going into some sort of pizza food-induced coma, it seems. You're still playing very well. So as I mentioned, I was going to mention... I was going to tell you what I thought about the Progetto versus the Type 59. If it's true, and both of those do go on sale for the Wargaming 13th anniversary, or World of Tanks 13th anniversary event, I would say go for the Progetto 46 if you really do want to buy one. I have the Type 59. I don't have the Progetto. The Type 59 was really good back in the day when it came out. Well, that was probably like 10 or 12 years ago or something I bought that tank. It was really good back then. It was one of the best, arguably. It made incredible amounts of credits, as I'm sure it still does. Now it is still a good tank, but it's not a crazy good tank, and it kind of lacks that fun factor. I feel like a lot of these auto-reloading tanks, such as this Progetto 46, have really outshadowed it and become kind of the fun thing. All these unique auto-loaders that perhaps a lot of us don't like, admittedly are kind of the fun thing to play. It makes them a little bit unique. It makes them a little more flexible. I mean, use them as a single shot if you want, or unload all the shells, you know. So that would be my honest review. But if you like a little bit of armor, including turret armor, but don't care about gun depression, then sure, go for the Type 59. It all depends on your playstyle a little bit too, right? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble on a little bit. Have a good one.